Well, hello friends. Mark Holmes here with, of course, Michael Anthony Fitness over there running over to put on those plug covers. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because today you're gonna get sick and tired of seeing me, because I am so excited about hitting 25,000 subscribers that I'm just gonna be on here all day long, okay? And coming up this evening, we will have the story to end all stories. A very self-deprecating story, but 100% true. But my buddy, DMV Dallas Cowboys, is back. And we'll see if he's better than ever. Now, yeah, he actually showed his face. He's actually cut his beard down to where it's just like heavy scruff, man. You know, it's looking smooth there. We're having a debate about the T.O. situation and the way he's acting about getting in the Hall of Fame. And John's argument was he should be mad because Randy Moss got in ahead of him, and I messed up. You're right. He did go to a Super Bowl and did the same thing as T.O. They didn't win it, which actually, as Michael pointed out, proves another one of those theories that I have, that having a great wide receiver doesn't mean you're going to win a Super Bowl. It doesn't. It means you're going to have some great highlights, but take a look at two Hall of Famers that have been in the Super Bowl yet don't have rings. So, you know, that bodes well for our Cowboys receiving corps by committee. And we'll get to that as time goes on. But here's the thing. You're actually making the wrong argument, okay? Because there's a lot of guys, like you just pointed out, that Isaac Bruce, with rings and things, getting passed over and things. There's a lot of great players out there that get passed over and over again. I mean, by your logic, then Charles Haley should have been, having a hissy fit when he saw Warren Sapp get in ahead of him. Warren Sapp, he was great defensive tackle and all that with 96 sacks, but you took him in, and we know he's got some off the field issues. And listen, he declared bankruptcy. And one of the assets he listed was 5,000 pairs of Nikes. 5,000 pairs of Nikes. Are you going to wear one pair a day? For how many years? Yeah. So from the standpoint of Warren Sapp having one ring and Charles Haley having 5 rings, Warren Sapp being a first-round pick, Charles Haley being a 4th-round pick, that's not the argument. Again, Michael Irvin should have been a first ballot, but he wasn't. So if you're saying that he should be a butt because somebody else got in ahead of him, there's a lot of guys that should be. But understand, that's all politics. We all know, the fact is, both of those guys were great wide receivers. Okay? Both of them were great. And there's a lot of great players that have to wait to get into the Hall. But that doesn't belittle getting there. It's not about when you get there. It's about getting there. Because I guarantee you, when most people walk into the Hall of Fame, and if you haven't been there, it's an incredible, it's one of the things that you have to put on a bucket list if you're a football player. You'll see all kinds of memorabilia. You'll see a helmet that really the cage wraps all the way around and stuff. You'll see, even fan stuff where you've got like dolls and stuff, and maybe one day Joe Boo will be in there. You'll see the leather helmets. You'll see actually these helmets that look like gas masks that they had and stuff. So it's really incredible. But when you walk into the main hall and the lights are kind of dim and you see all of those busts that wrap around from year after year after year, those 4, 5, 6, 7 guys a year that were inducted, and you read those stories, and if it's one of your team's favorite guys, you don't really know, were they a first ballot? Did it matter? Because you are part of each of each and every one of those brotherhood. Those guys, the cream of the crop. And it's about the work that you put in to get there. It's about what you did on the field, and you're part of that. But what he's doing, and I'm not saying that he hasn't been slighted. Forget that. It's bigger than whether you got slighted. It's the thing that you got there. So that's my stance on it. And we'll see what he has to say in response. But welcome back, DMV. And I'm here ready to kick your butt. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joey Sports Report. And thank you for getting me over 25,000.